Hey everyone, it's PhDSimmer here. Welcome to a new series on my channel. So this series is going to be kind of like doing a save file. However, I cannot build. I've said this a lot. I can't build at all, but I want to make over the existing buildings in the world and update them. So I want to add in, like, for the parks, for example, I want to add in a toddler slide. I want to add in, like, the swings. We haven't got the swings in, like, the Willow Creek Park as you get it in the game. I also want to make sure each world has a restaurant. I want to have a spa in the game. I want to have stuff from all the new expansions and packs put into my base game save file. I'm tentatively calling it a save file because it's going to be very basic. This is no Plumbella save file. This is no Little Simsy save file. This is just going to be an update of the base game. I'm not going to use custom content. I'm also thinking I might update the townies and their homes using no custom content. So I probably should have taken my mods folder out of my game. Didn't do that. Didn't think that through. But today I'm going to start with we're going to start at Willow Creek. I think I'm going to make Willow Creek over in like a series of videos. I'm going to try to edit these so they're not super duper long. We may include some like speed build sections in it, but basically I want to update each lot, add things in that are new to the game. I'm not going to limit myself to any packs in particular. I'm going to let myself use all the packs. My only rule is I can't use mods or custom content, so I'm probably going to stop this recording, remove my mods folder, because I don't know what's mods and what isn't anymore. But we're going to start today with the Willow Creek Library. Now, I don't really use libraries in the game very much, so we might have, I'm going to update the kids room. My plan is to update the kids room, has some toddler stuff in there. The bathrooms are just dire. I mean, I don't know why the bins are in the middle of the room. So we're going to update those. I think I'm going to leave like a computer sort of book sort of reading nook. We might add in like a little knitting corner, and maybe outside we could have like just a grill or a bar or something. I just want to make this more versatile because I never use libraries unless I'm doing like a rags to riches and my sim doesn't have a computer. I very rarely use libraries. So that's the plan, and I'm probably going to speed through a little bit of this and I'll catch you soon. Okay, so welcome to the speed build part of the video. So the first thing I wanted to tackle was the bathrooms. I definitely felt like they were very sparse and the colours and stuff, they were just a bit grim. So first of all, I made them bigger so that I could get 2 cubicles in there. I just feel like the cubicles from Discover University are really cool, and they're sort of thing you might find in a library, in a sort of library toilet type section. So I just brightened up the rooms, put some funky colours in with the using the toilets, cubicles. I don't really like the location of the sink. I would rather have more sinks and at the front of the toilets, but I didn't want to make these toilets massive, so I've just left it as it is. Can I just say I'm very sorry that I've left my camera border on the video. Oh, how annoying. That's going to annoy me, but I won't. I'll make sure I don't do that next time. Anyway, sorry, just say sorry right now. So I also added a third bathroom, so to speak, into the library, and this is more like somewhere where you might take your toddler to change your toddler's diaper, or wash the hands if they got all sticky and gross, or that sort of thing, or maybe put sun cream on them if they're going to go outside. So it's more of like a kid's bathroom / toddler bathroom, maybe diaper changing if babies weren't confined to cribs and weren't objects in the game. Did I just say that? Oh my god, no. So that's what this room is, and it took me like 6 years to find the doors, the bathroom doors, the right ones, so eventually I got those. The kids room, I just wanted to brighten up. I decided to use this eco lifestyle flooring. I kind of really like that hexagonal flooring. I just think it's really cool. I was debating over which carpet to use, but I thought it was just, yeah, nice carpet, and of course had to use the eco lifestyle doll's house because it's my favorite one. I absolutely adore the cardboard doll's house. I think it's awesome. I end up making this a little bit bigger just because it's kind of a long narrow room, so it's kind of awkward to put some items in. I really wanted to get the don't wait llama table in, and I managed to in the end, but I do end up making this a tiny bit bigger, which actually worked out quite well because where the stairs are in this build to start off with is quite weird. The stairs kind of are just like hanging around in the middle of nowhere, and there's like a really narrow sort of passageway at the back, which doesn't really make much sense. So in the end, I actually extended the little kids area, so the stairs look bit more like they should be there, if that makes sense. You'll see it at the end of the video. And yeah, it's probably a bit bright and a bit overkill, but it's a kid's room, you know. I put loads of stuff on the walls, the rugs. I absolutely love these rugs. I don't use them enough, actually. I'm kind of enjoying rediscovering this what's in the game, because I feel like I got so used to using custom content. It's really, really nice to actually just use the game, the stuff that came with the game. I have got all the packs, so I am using anything and everything from every single pack, but hopefully it's all gonna look good at the end. I hope you like it anyway. And I know this library is kind of like an old looking library with dark furniture, dark wood, but I really don't like playing with those sort of lots in this game. I like everything to be bright. If you watch my Let's Plays, you'll know I use a lot of like light wall colours. I always use the subtle source of lights. I'm so glad they introduced new ones, the mini ones. I like my builds to be bright and light, so I've definitely lightened up this library. It's more like somebody's taken this library and given it a bit of a makeover. So I kept the wood panels kind of walls because I didn't want it to look like an old building, but it's just been spruced up in the inside with new lighting, new paint work and stuff like that. So you can kind of see maybe they painted over the panels that used to be wood or something like that. And then, I mean, I was conscious of the fact that this is a library. I didn't want to make it a community centre. I did want to keep it as a library, but I wanted to add some more stuff for people to do when they come to the library. So the kids have definitely got more to do. And if you bring your toddler to the library, they've got somewhere to go and something to do. But I did want to keep it at its core a library, so to speak. So I've made the downstairs. I actually got rid of all the computers on the downstairs and just left the tables, the bookshelves, some lights, and some like little reading corners where maybe if you have a club with the get together pack, maybe a reading club or a what do they call it, like a book club? I'm like, a reading club, a book club, then they can come here, and there's like seating for groups of people. There's also going to be some sofas upstairs that you'll see in a bit. The upstairs I actually found quite difficult because it's such a weird shape with that giant open railed off area in the middle. So I actually make that quite a bit smaller so that I can fit more upstairs. And I'm actually really happy with how the upstairs turned out. I added some walls in just to make some more definitions of space. Like I felt like it was such this big weird open space, so I've added some walls in just to define some certain areas, and you'll see that in a bit. So hopefully we'll get to that bit of the video soon. For the outside, I really didn't touch it too much. For this save file, as I'm sort of calling it, I don't know what it's going to be, but this makeover type thing, I don't want to like completely tear down the buildings and redo them. I'm just updating them slightly, and I am not a builder in any sense of the word. I really struggle with it. I want to practice and get better. So I just slightly tweaked the outside. I got rid of the roof completely because that roof is just weird, the weird spire. You'll see this. I'm just like, I tried to fix it a little bit and then I just like, no, let's just get rid of it. Stick a green roof on it. If in doubt, get rid of the roof. All of my builds never have roofs because I'm just like, I can't do it. I just stick a little tiny half wall around it and call it a flat roof. That's what I do. But yeah, I end up getting rid of the roof completely and just putting some grass on it. You know, let's use that eco lifestyle pack. Let's make this a little bit more environmentally friendly. So I added a tiny bit of landscaping, but again, landscaping is not my forte, so I just use these bushes and a few little bits and pieces. For the outside, I definitely wanted to add a barbecue, some seating, and a kids' play area, and it's quite small, but I did manage to do that. It's very small, but yeah, this building is just such a weird shape, but I do love the curved walls, so I've kept those. I really like that, and I actually was watching a friend's stream. If you haven't watched Tilly Sims, actually she's called Till the End of the Line now on Twitch, go ahead and check her out, and she basically worked out how to do these curved walls, and I'm just like, that's amazing, because I couldn't do it. I flabbergasted me. But yeah, I'll leave her link in the description down below. But I love these curved walls. I think they're so cool. So I've kept those, and I've just made the whole build a little bit simpler, I think, and got rid of the roof. And I changed the sort of boxy railings I had at the top. I don't know what the fancy word for that is. And I just tried to find something that matched the rest of the build. But you'll see that at the end. And then when we head back inside, what did I do? Yeah, I did add a little nifty knitting reading knitting nook. I like the sound of that, actually. So I will add in a little why do I want to call it a reading nook, a knitting nook? So if you've got some grandma sims, or maybe you can have a knitting club. I haven't actually checked whether knitting they updated the club system with knitting. I assume they did, but let me know in the comments down below if they did, because oh my god, a grandma knitting club. Yes, grandma's knit baby grows club. That would be awesome. So they can come to this library and do that. I added a few computers in upstairs. So downstairs has no computers whatsoever, just the kind of like fake reception desk as a computer. And I also added in a little kitchenette because, you know, you go to the library, you want to hang out, you want to chill with some friends, you want to do your knitting. So what do you want? You need coffee, right? You need a tea, you need a coffee. So we've added a tiny little kitchen into the library. I didn't put a fridge or a cooker in there. There was a barbecue outside, but the fridge is like one of these vending machine type fridges, so it's just one of those, so your Sims will have to pay to use it, but I thought that's kind of more realistic than just like this infinite stock of food that they can just access. That seems a bit weird. And also it makes it fun for rags to riches, so that you can buy food there, but you still need the money. It's not free. I was debating about whether putting a cooler in the back, but I've decided not to do that either. So yeah, so I made that whole open space a little bit smaller, and I added in some little reading areas, more like sofa reading areas than downstairs is like the chairs. And then you'll see in a minute I'm going to put some walls in between the knitting area and that sofa section, because it just felt so like there's just stuff there and they're just plonked down, and so I just wanted to define the space a little bit more, so I do put some walls in, and I had a little bit of trouble, I had to shift things around a bit just to get those walls in. Yeah, and then I also added a few chess tables. I think there's only 2 chess tables, but I think we don't need like hundreds of chess tables. I think there's 2 or there's 3. Another little reading nook. I love the word nook, don't I? Yes, it's a good word. But anyway, yeah, a couple of chess tables for your Sims, and I think I'm about to put the walls in a minute. Yeah, here we go. I tried half walls, they didn't look quite right, so I put full walls in, and then they seemed like a bit randomly stuck there, so I turned them into like boxes. I'm not sure if that was the best idea, but that's kind of what I ended up with. Maybe I should have just left them as walls, but I just wanted to define the space a little bit more, so I don't know. You have to let me know what you think, because I'm not a builder, so I don't know if that's good or not. There were more columns up here, but I got rid of some of those because I just felt like it was just overpowering. There was just too many columns, so I ended up getting rid of those. I think there was like 5 or 6, and I've just got the 2 at the top of the stairs now. But adding that wall in did give me a chance to add some more of the nifty knitting stuff. I really like that pack. I think it had some mixed reviews. I'm not quite sure. Let me know what you think. I haven't really talked about it on my YouTube channel. I did a little Twitch stream playing around with it, and I actually really like it. I really like the colours. I know they might not be for everyone because they're very bright and colourful, and I do wish they did add in some more plainer swatches. There is a mod that has more plain swatches, which I've reblogged on my Tumblr page. That'll be linked down below. But I actually really like it, and I quite like the fun colours, but I think maybe for a home, I don't know, but for a community lot I think the fun colours are good. So yeah, I think this is the final part, is me doing the outside. So we added in a little play area, some barbecues, benches, just general good stuff. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I'm just doing a little bit of stuff for the balcony just so it's not completely empty. And I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if you want to see some more, because that would be awesome. This is my first venture into doing this sort of thing, and yeah, I'm excited to do more of it. So I think I'm going to cut back to me in a minute, in the past, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I have finished the library. Like I said, my building skills are not great, but I think it looks okay. I'll give you a little bit of a tour. I wanted to make it brighter and just generally nicer. I like bright colours and light colours. So yeah, it's kind of more my personal taste. But we have the main room. So when you come in, you have like what I imagine would be a receptionist desk. We've got like some little reading corners where people can have a group reading. Then we've got some like tables where you can just sit and read, some like little seats around, another little group area, another table here. So that's just generally the general library reading room. I changed the toilets, so we've got cubicles. So we've got 3 lots of toilets. This one, my mind was more of, this is like where you come and change the if you need to change like your baby's nappy or diaper, or you got your toddlers come to the toilet, somewhere a little bit more private. And then over here we have the kids room, which I made super bright, super crazy bright, but you know, it's a kids room, you know, I think it's fun. So I used loads of different packs in this, but I'm quite happy with how it turned out. We've got like a little toddler play area. We've got Don't Wake the Llama, some drawings, some doll's house, and some books because the kids need to read too. So that's generally downstairs. I just put the micro like saucer lights in because they're my favourite lights. I like the whiteness of them. Upstairs I partitioned it off a little bit because it was just such a weird shaped room and everything felt like a bit sort of stuck in like with no sort of, I don't know, like I've just felt like putting these partitions help like define certain areas. So we have a couple of like reading areas. We have this one over here and this one over here. Well, this is more like a sort of seating, meeting, catching up with your friends, maybe having a coffee sort of room. We've got a little knitting nook, which I really like. Some chess tables. And then we have like a mini kitchen. I've put a fridge so they can buy snacks, coffee machine, sink, all of that stuff, little kitchen. Then we have like more of the computer room area, so that's that bit, and that's the upstairs. I made it a little bit smaller and I got rid of the roof entirely. I just made the whole roof flat and green. I put planter boxes everywhere, and I put a tiny, I can't landscape, so I just put a few bushes on the outside. I put some seating on the outside. I'm seeing like little things I want to change as I go along, but little just seating areas outside. A tiny mini community garden. It's literally nothing but these 2 planters and these 3 pots, but just for something extra. And then we got a little seating area, barbecue, some more seating, and a tiny little kids area. I just thought a little area for the kids to be cute, and another little bit of landscaping, shall we say. I wouldn't call it landscaping at all. And that's it. The only thing I can't work out how to do, so if you're a builder and you're watching this, probably cringing away, but if you know how to fix why I can't get the floor to go right up to this corner, please let me know. That would be amazing, because both that corner and this corner over here are missing flooring, which is really annoying, and I don't know how to fix it. But I'm quite happy with how this turned out. So that is the first lot of my save file. It's not going to be a save file because I'm not going to build most of it, but that's the first lot, and I will put it on the gallery. Maybe I'll leave it for a little while in case someone replies about these little corners. But yeah, I'm quite for me, I'm happy because I can't build, so I had a lot of fun doing this. Actually, I really enjoyed it. And there's my new updated Willow Creek archive. Yeah, cool. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of this, definitely leave a comment down below and let me know. Let me know where in Willow Creek I should make over next. And yeah, if you want to see more, give it a like. Let me know that you're enjoying this sort of content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.